Alright, welcome back, finally, to Starbound. I've managed to locate Jean-Luc Picard, and frankly, I think he's going a bit senile and or insane, because he told me he was abducted by some strange aliens, and I found him on some random planet, and then the ship brought us back here to this gate. I honestly don't know what the hell's going on, but he claims he was abducted by some kind of aliens and sent to some alternate reality or some crap like that. I have no idea what the hell he's going on about, but either way, let's get started, because now we've got... what have we got to do? It's been a long time since we've been here. Okay, so we can bring a guy a cake. Gotta bring Lauren a cool jacket. Okay, bring the Apex scientist a diamond, that could be handy. And I've got to get fuel from a moon. So actually, let's check our tech here, because I believe in the last video we got an air supply suit, which we already have equipped, so that is all good. Yeah, this basically just allows us to breathe with zero oxygen, which includes in liquid, which I think I already explained, because we already got some stuff, I think. Okay, our locker is empty, so let's beam back to home. Our home is really small, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh man, I forgot about that. Okay, so have we got anything nice in here? I might need... oh, good lord, my inventory is a horrible mess. Oh yeah, that's right, I needed to do make a storage, didn't I? I needed to make a storage system. Okay, but anyway, now we're gonna go find a moon. So let's beam back up. I'm gonna leave my inventory right now, so do forgive me if it drives you mental. Which it would me. Which it does me, in fact. So now we've got the ability to survive in zero oxygen, so we're gonna want to find a moon. Because on moons, you find liquid aqueous fuel, which we need to explore another star system, which is the goal. Okay, no moons here. There should be a moon in this system. I believe there's guaranteed to be a moon in the starting system. There we go. A moon, a great source of fuel and no breathable atmosphere. Now you see the weather on the right there, where the cursor is there when I hover over it. I believe that's telling me that this moon gets meteor showers. So that's not really a very good thing at all. But we'll be underground for most of the time, so that is okay. So let's head on there. And I'll be back when we get there, because this is just nonsense traveling time. In fact, when we're there, I'm going to walk around the planet a bit. I'm going to make that a choice from now on. I'm going to walk around and fully explore the surface of every single planet I get to, so I don't miss any nice structures that I can show you. You know, that makes sense. So when we get there, we're going to set up a little flag or a post or something. Not literally a flag, because I don't have the materials to make a flag. I could do that, actually. I should make a few flags to be putting down. But either I'm just going to put a little mound of wood or something like that high with a torch on top, so I know that it's me who did it, and then get going around. So it's been down to the planet. I can breathe here indeed, so... oh man, that's like a natural marker there. Okay, I'll put the wood there, in fact. And I'll put a torch right on top of there. So now we'll know when we reach that we've circumnavigated the planet. So let's get moving on to the right, and once we fully explore the planet, we'll head underground. Holy balls. We'll head underground, and then get some fuel and head to another star system. Ah, we do have the double jump, nice. Okay, so I believe there are never any creatures on moons. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that is the case, and if that is the case, then it makes things significantly easier for us, because we're not going to run into any critters that'll try to kill us. Except for NPCs, which may try to kill us. So keep walking around this planet until we find something. There is a chance we'll find nothing, if I'm completely truthful, but hopefully we'll find something. Maybe an Apex facility or village or something like that. I don't think I've ever found an Apex village on my own. Which is really kind of sad, because I think they're kind of nice. Now, I have found all the other kind of villages, I think, but just no Apex. I want this experience, because it's basically free and easy to get. Do I have Energy Dash? I do have Energy Dash, so I could be doing this. Which I might as well do. Use all my energy, but double jump, or pulse jump, does not require energy, so that is fine. Yeah, so we're not finding anything yet. Now, I've decided I'm not going to cut things out unless I absolutely need to. So, For example, when I go underground looking for ores and things, I'm going to do 2 versions of the video. Because some people like to see everything, and that's fine, and I want to deliver that for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an abridged version and a non-abridged version, where I cut out the massive amounts of things and keep the video to 20 minutes-ish. Now we found a camp here. But yeah, I'm going to do a sort of abridged, unabridged thing, so I'll upload 2 versions of the same video. One with all the crap cut out, and one with it all in. With me obviously talking throughout it, otherwise it'll be boring as hell for you. And that way people who want to see all of it can see all of it, and people who don't can just watch the main video. I'll upload the unabridged version, unlisted, and link it in the description of each video. That's how I'm thinking of doing that. But yeah, we've got a little camp here, and we can sleep in the tent, which we don't need to do because we're at full health. And we don't need the fire or tent, because I believe we've already got a tent somewhere in our house. From probably the mining thing we found on our home planet. If we did find that, I don't know for sure. Hey, that looks like a little guy. Yeah, little guy. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. I really hope we find a nice facility on the moon here. Maybe an Apex lab. Because then we might be able to get some tech from it. Holy crap, have you seen how many bandages we've got? We've got 81 bandages. Oh, jeez. Oh dear. Yeah, quick reflexes there to save from fall damage. Very good. Yeah, but yeah, if we find an Apex facility, we might be able to get some tech from it. Or some guns, in fact, which might be handy for us. Because right now, we're kind of underpowered. Well, apart from the fact that our sword is badass. I mean, look at that. That sword is actually a badass thing. Yeah, you know what? I've got a feeling we're not going to run into any kind of structures or villages here. Although it can be like 1 minute walk to the left. Whereas when you walk to the right, you walk for ages and ages and ages. But I hope that doesn't turn out to be the case. I'm certainly going to keep walking here until I find something, but I can't promise. Status capsule. That was good. I'm going to take that. Because you can indeed take those now, as I discovered, I think, in a previous video. Which is handy. Oh, jeez. I don't really know what good that's going to do me to have them, but they're just nice to collect. In fact, I'm going to make it a mission to collect every single one of those I come across. Because I might need them for some super boss fight or something. Oh dear. And we did it. Yeah. Yeah, so we do, of course, still suffer fall damage, even on a moon, because there is gravity, duh. It's not like there's 0 gravity on the moon or anything. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything here. Now, if we don't find anything, I will maybe cut this crap out. Maybe, but then my time is still going, so I'm not going to know how long the video will be if I do, so probably not, probably not. Yeah, but either way, once we get back to our marker at the beginning, we'll head underground and start... That's background as well, jeez. I suppose moons are craterous places, aren't they? That's kind of their whole deal. Yeah, we get... Oh, another one. I'm going to see what it gives me. Holy crap, my health. I'm going to want to heal here. This might have given me regeneration, but it might have also burned me again and killed me. So I'm going to use it. Hey, give me regeneration, friggin' hell. But either way, that's fine. Just in case, it would have been nice to get speed. Which, you know, would have made this job much... Go, Jesus. That only did 5 damage, are you serious? I mean, hey, whatever. If the game wants to give me 5 damage for that, then fine. I thought it would have been more like 30. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a rock. That is simply a bit of rock. Yeah, that's a bit of moon rock. I thought it was a something. Yeah, but indeed it is not. We've not found our marker yet. How big was this moon again? I don't remember. Either way, we should easily be able to get it done in a 20-minute video-ish, because I'm going to keep these to maybe 20 minutes long now, because after having done New and Tasty recently, and they've been kept to 20 minutes long, I feel 20 minutes is a reasonably... Oh, wow! So there are no structures on the surface of this planet. Interesting. So now we can mine down into the core... Well, not the core, but we can mine down into the moon. So let's get digging. Now, since once we're done here, we're simply going to be coming right back up. I'm not going to bother with the staircase or anything, because basically when you want fuel, you just go to a moon and, like, ravage it of all of its fuel. And I'm going to want to turn all that coal into torches, actually, because I'm completely out. So let's get digging here until we find a nice large cave in which we will find fuel. Oh, I want some light. No. Okay, so it shouldn't take too long to find fuel. I always find it really fairly quickly. Mainly because it's fairly abundant on moons. Now, I don't normally play at a higher resolution than this and at a lower zoom level, but I'm hoping I can manage okay like this. Because this is obviously better for viewing quality on YouTube and such things. Otherwise it would be really, really tiny. And no, she did not. Oh dear. Don't know why, I'm only running at like 55 FPS here. It's strange. Jeez! And that there is liquid Urkia's fuel, by the way. We've found some! Yay! Let's have a look around with our torch, see if there's anything nice in the area. There is not. And it does not, in fact, hurt you. It is, in fact, completely good for your health. So let's smash that there. Then get rid of that rock there, so we can collect all of it from down here. That way it'll all... Yeah, quest complete. Now we've got 20 fuel. But we're going to want a hell of a lot more than that. And I'll tell you that right now. Then gather it all into a little area like that, so we can get all of it. Because you can't gather that small amount there. It's kind of sad, but that is just how the liquid collection system works right now. It'll probably change. Jeez! Ow, that thing hurt me there. Let's grab this. Fuel. Let's look around with the control button. That looks to be a lot there. Oh, that looks like more there, though. I want this. Ooh, lots of huge lakes here. And since we can breathe underwater now, or in liquid, I should say, we can just come right down in here and get all of it. Now, our matter manipulator is very small right now. I know I shouldn't say that, it might hurt its feelings, but it's just a statement of fact. I'm going to leave a little bit of fuel here. In fact, I'm not going to leave any fuel here at all. I was going to say I'm going to leave some for lighting purposes, but that would be silly. Holy hell, yes. Yeah. Now, I'm very nitpicky about how I do my liquid collection, so I'm going to do this, allow way through for that liquid to go. Right. And then I'm going to do the same down here. So that I can collect every single bit of it from in this little gap here. And that just allows me to get all of it, knowing I can just hold down the mouse button and get all of it within, you know, whatever period of time. Because otherwise you've got to go and break blocks and everything. I like to get it all sorted beforehand. Which is nice. Now actually... break those. Ow, 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 ow! I'm going to clear this up a bit more to allow more flow for it. Because it will flow more slowly through a small hole, as you would expect. I do love the liquid physics in this game. It's bloody lovely. Yeah, we've got a lot of fuel now, as you can see. 1000 is basically a full charge of your ship's fuel gauge. So how much do we actually have now? Let's check our block slot, because it goes in there. 729. I'm going to aim for 1000 in this video, which should be very easily achievable. I normally leave moons with, like, upwards of 5,000-6,000 fuel. Okay, so now we're done. Let's dig on down here, because I want to get the fuel from this place here, which I can do with the matter manipulator. Now, I'm not going to be able to get every single bit of it, but I don't do that when it's really out of my way to do it. In the situation up there, where I had easy access to all edges of the thing, and then I could do it. But here, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get a good chunk of it. And keep on... Yeah, I'm not going to be heading down. I'm going to be heading on up and to the left, because this is a large cavern that... It seems to have a lot of Liquid Urkia's things in it. Like this. Now, yes, it does give off light, as you can see there. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a big one up here. That's what she said. Wow. Yeah, see, this is the kind of one that I like. This is the kind of one I like to take control of, because there's a lot there. So what I'm going to do is dig all the way up here along the side. And eventually dig these blocks away so I can do so. Okay, I should do this and then get here. Nice. I can put a torch down so I can actually see things with my eyes and not just feel them with my sonar. I don't actually have sonar powers. I wish I did. I really wish I had powers of sonar like a bat. Why doesn't Batman have sonar powers anyway? Surely he should have some... Although he did in one of the movies, didn't he? With sort of mobile phones and things. He sort of did that, didn't he? Yeah, never mind. Okay, now that would take a lot of digging through there to get it through. So, and that's rock as well. It's not dirt or sand or anything, so it'll be much slower. So what I'm going to do here instead is simply get all of it from down there, and then I'll get it separately down in the other area. That is my plan in my system. So like it or not, it's here to stay. Now, we should have about 1,000 now if my guesstimation is correct. Yeah! Wow! I am really accurate with guessing, apparently. Okay, grab that. Wait for that to flow up. Grab it. Grab it. Yeah, there's some flowing from over there still. You can sort of see it's still going down there slightly, which means it's flowing down there. And now it's all filled up, and get that, and then I'll head down in here and get all of this, and then we'll make our way back to the surface. And then, in turn, back to our ship. Because, of course, we want to get to another star system. That's the entire point of this. We're explorers, and we need to explore and ravage planets and steal the women. It's Viking and pillaging and ravaging and such things. We're lovely people. In fact, we are basically the bad guys in Starbound. I mean, have you seen what we do? Have you seen what we do? We basically ravage planets of their natural resources and then kill the native inhabitants on it. We are horrible. We are the villains, no doubt. I wouldn't be surprised if that turned out to be the overall story of the final version of the game, that you're a baddie. Okay, now we're going to have a lot... Okay, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do it like this. And of course, torch down, break that before it breaks my head open. Now, since this is soft stuff here, what I'm going to do is sort of dig a staircase upwards-ish. When I say a staircase, I mean like this. Where I just sort of very slowly angle myself upwards. Being very soft stuff, it's easy to do that. Smash this, smash that. And of course the digging in Starbound is far nicer feeling than in Terraria. Actually, speaking of Terraria, did you see the trailer for the new version? I forget what it's called, Terraria Otherworld or something like that? Now, I've kind of fallen out with Terraria lately, as you can see, because I much prefer Starbound, but I'm going to be Let's Playing the hell out of that game when it comes out. I'm going to be Let's Playing the hell out of that. There's no way I wouldn't. Because, I mean, it's a new thing and it looks neat. I'm not going to lie about that, it looks nice. So I'm sure as hell going to do it. I just don't know when it's coming out. I don't think anyone really knows at the moment. I think it's still really early on in the development or something. But either way, it should be delightful fun, I think. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we've hit a lot of stone here, so I'm going to go along to the right instead. Because this should maybe hopefully be quicker. Yeah, so we've bypassed some of the stone here, now we can come up here. And maybe bypass a bit more of it along here. Yeah, we're still rather far underground. Let's do this and just build a staircase upwards. A stairway to heaven, if you will. I want to listen to that song now. Even though it's... Oh yeah, we're at the surface. Oh, there are star things falling. At least I don't think they are meteors. No, these are the type of things you get on the lush homeworld planets. Very nice. So now let's beam up to our ship. I'm glad we didn't come up during a meteor storm, that would have been bad. Now we come to our fuel thing here. We grab our fuel. Shove it in there. Now when you've got no fuel, zero fuel at all, it says zero fuel. And when you put some fuel in the system here, it shows you how much it's going to fuel it up to if you hit fuel. So put that in there, hit fuel, And now it's gone orange rather than green. Orange shows you how much fuel you've got, and green shows you how much you will have. So if I put that in there, I'm obviously going to have more than 1,000, so I'll hit fuel, and the remaining will stay in there, so I can fuel it later. So now I'm going to set navigation for a new planet. Now, we're on a gentle star here. Now, these different star types, I'm just going to explain those away, because they can be a bit odd and confusing if you don't know what they are. Basically, you've got these are the new tiers, because in the older build, there were tiers like Alpha, Delta, and such things like that, sectors, I should say. But in this version, you basically got star types instead. So we've got gentle star, eccentric star, radioactive star there, icy frozen star there, and fiery star there. And that's the order you do them in, basically. You go gentle, eccentric, radioactive, icy, and then fiery. So do not go to a fiery star without the appropriate thing, because you get survival equipment, I'm not going to spoil any more than that, to go to the various different types of stars. Radioactive stars, obviously, fairly radioactive. You're going to die to death. Frozen, you're probably going to freeze to death. Fiery, you're probably going to burn to death. Eccentric, though, requires nothing. Well, no special equipment, so this is where we go to next. And this is where we find moderate threat level planets. And also some lower threat levels, and sometimes higher ones as well, rarely. And this is where these are where we find new types of ore, which we need. So let's find a nice planet to go to. Let's look through all of these. Okay, we've got the majority of the planet is covered in snow with little plant life. That could be good. Now that doesn't require any cold survival equipment. It tells you whenever things require special equipment there. Okay, so we've got an arid landscape. We've got a desert. We do not want mostly harmless, because we won't find higher tier ores on there, which we want and need now. So what about this? We've got an arid again, and we've got snowy. Okay, we've got an ocean, which is something I'm going to show you as well at some point. That's rather neat. I don't know if I've shown you ocean before, actually. Okay, we've got 3 ocean planets here. Wow. And how about here? Oh, we've already been to that one. Okay, we've got ocean there again. Got snow and ocean. And the moon, of course, which we need for fuel to get out of here. So, are we going to go... I think I'm going to go to snow. Now, let's just look at our quests here. We want to make a cake. We want a cool jacket. And we want a diamond. Do we, in fact, have a diamond? Let's quickly beam home and then have a look. Because if we do have a diamond, I'd like to get that quest done in this video if possible. Let's see, down here. We do not have any diamonds. That is okay. You know what? I'm actually going to fill that hole in there. I don't want a big puddle outside my house, do I? In fact, we're going to make this all nice. There we go. That's much nicer. Okay, let's beam back up to our ship. Now head back over here and set course for this snowy planet here. Now, the day length is 14 minutes, the size is 6,000. It's basically just guides of how big the planet is. And in the bottom left there is how much fuel it's going to use to get there. Now, you'll notice it uses 91 fuel to get there. It's going to use 91 fuel to get to any of these. Now, that's because that star is there. If we try to go into this fiery star here, then it'll use more fuel. And if we go a bit further out still to this eccentric star, it's going to use 370. And the maximum fuel you can use for one jump is 1,000. So, if I go all the way up here, and try to go to that gentle star, I imagine this will use 870 fuel. Yeah, that's a lot. So yeah, we don't want to be doing that. We want to go to this... Where are we now? Go to our ship. Zoom back out. And we want to go to this eccentric star here because it's nice and nearby. And that has this snow planet here, which we're going to go to now. So, I'm going to end the video here while we're on the way to this new planet. And in the next video, we'll explore said planet, circumnavigate the surface, and then see what's there. And if there's nothing on the surface of us to explore further, we will start mining. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? But yeah, thank you for watching, and in the next video, we will begin exploring this snowy planet. Now that we have a working FTL drive and some fuel, we can do so. We can explore the universe. The universe is ours to explore now. And hopefully we'll find out what the hell happened to Jean-Luc Picard to have him gone for so long. I'm sure we'll find out at some point, but right now I have no idea. But anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now. I will see you in the next one, in which we will be on a snow planet. Bye for now.